Hey, duo. Give me just a sec. I'm fixing up my sound and my shirt. And thank you. You are the sweetest 17 months, duo. Oh, that makes me happy. You make me very happy, duo. You're a very sweet girl. I don't actually know that you could hear any of that. One sec. Okay, you could. Thanks, sweetie. I just gotta make the Twitter announcement. Or Discord announcement. I'm not gonna bother with Twitter right now. They know. I need headphones. My headphones are dying. I gotta order some new headphones. Wow, they're like falling apart. What the hell? They'll do for today. I just have to avoid taking them off. Hmm. Hmm. Lots of people are drafting OTJ today. Fair. I'm really excited for it. Tim Davis is doing his bronze to mythic. Hmm. Wow, I just came, took a shower, ate some food. I didn't even get a chance to look in the mirror. Let's see if everything turned out okay. Looks like it. It's gonna be a fun day. Lots of drafting today. I'm gonna put this towel over my chair because my hair is still a little damp. There we go. All right. I did have an Ixalan draft going, and I could not find any games for it. Oh, am I supposed to put in a pack code? I like NF. How you doing, Alex? Good to see ya. To let you know, we're doing MTGO every Monday. If you ever need help getting a deck together, let me know. Like, if you ever need help literally getting the cards, let me know. I want you to be able to play. So I have this deck going already. Currently 5-0. This was my lunchtime draft. But I wanted to take another look at it because I was doing it on my phone. Like, I mean, I use most of my lunchtime drafts on my phone, but let's see where we ended up. Like that? Oh, heck yeah! Nice work, Alex. What were you playing? This is mostly a creature. This is mostly a 3-drop. This is a very aggressive deck. I didn't mean for it to be like that. So my theory on aggro in this format, I think people are really, really good at getting stable. I think stabilizing is something the decks are fantastic at. I think that these cards that make the mercenaries are just good on their own. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So what you need is to make sure you have a good way to finish out the late game. So I like direct damage for that. In this case, it's going to be Rakish Crew and Kambal. I also think Thunder Lasso is like low key one of the best cards in the West Uncommons. Very nice. Sterling Gatekeeper. Which one is that? Which one is Sterling Gatekeeper? All right. Yeah, that card is great. That's why I picked Deadeye Duelist so high in this deck. I need those crimes. All right, so like Skullduggery I cut. Take out the shield was a late cut, so was Ruthless Lawbringer. Kind of want to put the Ruthless Lawbringer back in over Kambal. I think it just does the job a little bit better. Non-land permanent is so good. They've got some extra bodies around. Yeah, I think this is it. Gold Pan is solid. Like I cut a lot of good cards. Discerning Peddler, Kambal, Outlaw's Fury, Servant of the Singer. These cards are all fine, but I just have better things to do. I do kind of want this Mourner's Surprise to go in with the Ruthless Lawbringer. Eartha Joe's good. I like that card. What kind of music do I feel like listening to? I think I'm in the mood for some swingy stuff. I just want to hear the end of the song. Yeah, I cut Kambal. I mean, Kambal does well against longer games. It's good. Yeah, I want to try and find room for both. Kambal might be better than Rattleback Apothecary here. Oh, no, but I think it's better than Rictus Robber. Then I want to up my white sources by 1. Yeah, this is the music I'm feeling. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources right now. I can go up to 5 white sources, or I can try and find room for one more treasure. Maybe the gold pan. 1, 2, 3 white cards with 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources. I guess that's fine. Let's do that. Yeah, Eartha Joe's really cool. Like, love that. I didn't. I don't think so. I was just talking about the. I don't know my rank. Is this not ranked? I don't think I keep a hand without any creatures. This I can keep. We're gonna keep this. The question is, when do I play the Abraded Bluff? So I play on turn 1. I've got Blood Hustler and no crime. If I play it on turn 3, I risk not having the Rakish Crew. All right, we'll turn 1 bluffs. Well, we could have had it. Yeah, I think this is my mood right now. Well, that's extra annoying. Double black more. No attacks. I may have to Terminal Agony a blocker. This card's solid. It's not great. Hey, Ogre, how you doing? We're doing a little bit of magic today. I really gotta get this Hustler up to 3 power. So I'm not gonna Terminal Agony yet. I'm just gonna drain him. Looks like they are on Sultai Storm. I mean, I kept a 3-land hand. We have drawn 100% land so far. I need to draw a non-land card this game. I kept a 3-lander. We drew 3 lands. It's fine so far. We'll draw a non-land card soon, and then we got this. Oh, hi, pup. You can have pets. I'm 5-0 right now. Might have to wait until one of these is a little bit bigger. Might have to kill a deputy. That feels bad. Okay. We are an aggro deck that was unable to be aggressive. Ooh, that was a good draw, though. So I can taking 7-ish next turn. I think I'm doing nothing and activating the Blood Hustler again. Feels really bad, but I need this to be a reasonable blocker here. Because then it'll be a 4/4, and I can actually do things. Feels really bad. I shouldn't have acted like I would draw a card I could cast in my first 4 draws, and that's on me. It's okay, though. We're being patient. We'll take it back. Alright, they just plotted... What does this do? ETB add 1 mana of any color, and then it grows. Okay. So these grow now. Ooh, that was a great draw. We'll main phase this. And then Peddler. You be good, pup. We can pay the madness on our terminal agony. I think it's still just going to be a Sentry because a 4/4 attacker. I get a crackback for 8, puts him to 9, and then 4, 5, 6. I think I just have to be all in here. Like, we're in a bad spot. But hitting him for 8 does give us some lethal draws. I have a rare that gives me an extra combat stuff. Hey, Foxy! Good to see you. Ooh! They decided not to race? That's really interesting. I was listening to Lords of Lunar today, and I was like, oh. I'm just so fully vindicated now. Lame. It means I discard my land and they draw land. They have a blocker here. We're way behind right now. But we're going to see what we can do anyway. My opponent has actual rares, which feels unfair. I didn't really get... I got some fine rares. Ooh. Alright, do I die on the crackback? And a lifelink counter. So we're definitely playing the lasso. But where am I equipping it? If I put it on the show-off, I hit for 4, put him 9. Dang, I actually really needed that land so that I could also activate the Blood Hustler on their turn and get up to a 5/5. I need to make sure I have lethal next turn. This will go to a 5/5. And then they can double block it. If they have a removal spell here, I'll die. That's fine. Alright, so I swing out, let's say. Alright, 4, 8, 12 I take on the crackback. Am I tagging for enough that they have to block? 4, so 5, 10, 12. So I'm not attacking for enough that they have to block. Alright, this is gonna go to a 5/5. If I tap here, they can block with the Trailblazer and the Deputy. Unfortunately, this is only gonna be 12 damage. If I had 1 more damage on them, I'd be okay. This is gonna be a really close one. I need a pretty good draw. This is gonna be a 4/3 on attack. I'm gonna slide the lasso over, just to be a 3/3. The way it blocks the sentry positively. If I attack again, they have to block here, so I need to draw a removal spell. That's where I'm at. But this having lifelink, it takes the game over. If My jar removal spell, I'm in great shape. Otherwise, they probably got me. They also can just have the rares here. Alright, swing out, tap here. They have to block everything. Yeah, I believe that. No, I can't do both no matter what. So, we're going to try and pull the removal spell out of him. They gain 4 on the crackback. That's a huge problem. So we'll need Laughing Jasper Flint here. If they have a counterspell, I'll lose. It's fine. I lose to a lot of things now. That's just what happens on 100% land draws. It's okay, though. We only drew 4 lands in a row. Then we drew real cards. Lame. That was our win con. Card is so good. So is this one. That one's eh. We still have a lot of good draws at this stage. But them gaining 4 life a turn, that's a problem. Makes it just really difficult to race. I can chump. Can I get it to die? Alright, that gives them 7, so I can get up to 8 power. Yeah, I'm still on but get removal or lose. I can either play a chump blocker or I can drain them 1. The chump blocker gives me a little extra time, but it makes me lose to removal. 2 blockers, and I'm fine. I still lose to removal. So chump here. Chump here. Yeah, Blood Hustler is awesome. Yeah, I just needed to draw a removal spell there. Or at all in the first few turns. Or then have fewer rares. Damn! Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Every card they play, also drawing them 2 cards, has been a bit too much. That's a really good turn. Yeah. They're down to 9 cards in their library. If this had stick around, they would have milled. The true end of Secret Reach. Without this, we did have this game. We had lethal on him. Too many rares. We didn't have the removal to compete. Like, they had more lands than us, but they also... Our first 4 draws all being lands made that very difficult. If we had a creature or a removal spell in those first 4 cards, then we had lethal on them. And then if we had a removal spell late after the Dust Animus, we also had lethal. Well, this is a good hand. Deadeye Duelist into Hustler is a great start. Play the Duelist first. Nice. Nice. That's a great turn 4. Oh, this is the one I wanted to play. Oh. That's neat. I guess I can surveil because I'm interested in a white source. Not interested in a black source. Now I can ping to crime. And then I can use Thunder Lasso to crime. They didn't saddle, which is fine. No blocks. Another possum. Step plink. This does put me to a 4-4. My options are Rakish Crew, Nezumi Linebreaker, Rakish Crew Ping to grow, or Thunder Lasso. Linebreaker's a good blocker here. They only have 1 green up. We take 6 on the crackback if I just get in with the Hustler. Then I get to put out chump blockers for days. Goes to 4-4, so they can still hit it with an explosive derailment. I could also bluff the crime. Okay, alright, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna play the Deadeye Duelist. I'm gonna deal 1 damage now and pass. And that puts me at a 3-3. This makes attacking really difficult, because now I can deal 1 damage. If I have a 1-mana spell, they can't attack. So I'm gonna just try and disincentivize this attack, or at least get him to crew. Dang, I kind of wish I could see the rank, because if they don't understand, like, this might not work if they just attack because they want to kill the Blood Hustler. Damn it. Well, now I feel silly. It's a new set. It's day 1. Oh, let me update Untapped. Hello, that's a problem. And I'm already down to 10. Alright, let's see if we can race a bit with the Blood Hustler. This is the first one, Tommy. I've worked all day. I need the Link Breaker as a blocker here. But I'm currently 5-1 in this draft, so we'll see how we can do. I'll try and keep the score. Can I take 8 here? And then can I race if I do? Technically, I can race. If I take 8, then I can double block here. No, I gotta block. It feels so bad. I need removal. Like, I haven't drawn a removal spell in 2 games. Dang, this was going so well earlier today. Alright. What can I attack with and survive? If I swing out, then I have 6 here. 7, 8. Wisdom to 5. I need the duelist to block, though. Let's see if they respond to the rakish crew, because that puts out a blocker for a possum. And then I do die to a removal spell anyway here. Block, block, block. I could have held this to just gain a life. Alright, I just have to pretend like they don't have lethal. And go for it next turn. I love the lasso. The lasso's been a huge overperformer today. And I definitely have lethal next turn if I survive this turn. But that's a really big if right now. Looks like they have an instant speed removal spell, and they can kill me by killing the duelist. This thing is so good. I'll block to live. Taking 2. Show me what you got. There's a lot of lethal spells they can have here, including just removal, still. But if they don't have it, I win. So, we gotta make them have it. I like this bit. Hey, Night Dark. You're wonderful. How you doing today? Pretty happy to play in some Magic. I get to drain them 3 here, which is a lot right now. I'm stunned I'm not dead. I really thought they had it here. All they needed to do is play out their hand. Okay, neat. Good game. I'm also surprised they attacked without having it because their blocks were good there. They had really good blocks there. Good start. We're playing red black red black outlaws with a white splash. Ooh, how's fencing? Oh, I'm really sorry that your morning was bad, but I'm glad you made the best out of the day. Ooh, it's a really slow hand, but I haven't gotten to play Kumbal yet, and this is my last win with this deck, and I know that's bad reasoning, but I want to do that very badly. Like, if I can surveil into a red source for a turn 2 duelist, I'll be really happy. That's okay. We might still draw the red source. Could be worse. The ball is a card I just am very excited to play with. Been enjoying this format a lot. I'm really having fun with it. Suddenly, I'm interested in putting down the lasso for Blood Hustler next turn. But Kumbal as a body is a little... You gotta have a board presence. Like, setting up things is great. This format is all about balancing your setup versus your, well, everything else. What's the best line here? It's gonna be Deadeye Duelist and Blood Hustler this turn. Then pass. Then untap Thunder Lasso on the Link Breaker. Tap their 2/4, commit a crime, and then end step ping their Deadeye Duelist. Or ping them with Deadeye Duelist, commit a crime. We can get Blood Hustler up to 3 power next turn. I love her art. She's so cool. That's very awkward. I am surprised that they were willing to give up that creature. He's getting powered up. If I power up the Hustler, attack into the Contractor. Nah, we'll power up the Link Breaker. This way we get to play around Skullduggery. I'm okay giving up Kumbal for the Skullduggery here. I don't want to get... They don't have a Skullduggery because they definitely would have killed the Blood Hustler on that trigger. Thunder Lasso has been amazing, by the way. Yet, somebody asked... I can't believe you're... Asked earlier, said, I can't believe you're splashing Thunder Lasso. They're wrong. Thunder Lasso is amazing. We get to make 1/1 and drain our opponent. That's awesome. Pass. And then we get to Deadeye Duelist on end step to trigger a Blood Hustler again. So Lasso plus Deadeye Duelist is 2 crimes a turn. That's fine. They killed my least valuable part of the engine. And step, blink. Now I'm a 3/3. Ooh, that was a great draw. I could just make the Blood Hustler, so I can either make the Blood Hustler unblockable, or allow them to block with the Wingsmith in order to gain a lot of life. Yes. It's just good. Like, 2 mana to equip, kind of a lot. I guess if they trigger a crime, I want to stop this. Which means... pump here. All attack. We're going to tap the Vigilante instead. And then this one's going to get Menace. I love thinking through combats. Like, planning out the combats, figuring out what's the best set of lines. That's like my favorite thing. And this is a great format for that. Ooh, they get back one of their creatures, but neither of them are mounts. Oh, that's a good draw. So this is red 2 to get an extra combat step. And we have First Strike and Menace on attack. So untap all creatures I control. I really don't want to trade off my Apothecary. So the first thing we're going to do is give this Menace and Death Touch. And then they can double block. But this will be a 5/5 and this will be a 2/4, so that's fine. Yeah, pump here. Pump the 4/3. When it commit a crime, we'll give our Apothecary Menace. Go to blocks. Wild. If they double block the Apothecary, they take 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't matter, they both die. Because I have Menace and Death Touch. Untap all creatures I control, and have another combat phase. Even if they did have a creature that could survive here. Even if they did have a creature that could survive that. We kill... I don't remember how I was going to finish the thought. I'm tired. All right, first trophy of the set. First deck, first trophy. Let me go ahead and get this. I do find these to be useful early in the format. So give me just a sec. If you have trophies, I want to see your trophy list. Please post them to the Discord. They're useful at this stage. Thunder Lasso, absolutely worth a splash. I did change a few things over the course of the day. I was splashing Take Up the Shield, which I think is a great card, but tough to splash. Also, Cam, that was the first time I got to play Kambal. I probably would have cut him eventually. But I really needed to see how it felt to play him. And like the body felt relevant enough. So my rares were Slick Shot, Show Off, Laughing Jasper, Flint, and Kambal. Not once did I untap with Laughing Jasper's Flint. Not one time. I cut one of the Skullduggeries. Great Train Heist was also no performer. Linkbreaker was the best of these 1-drops. By a lot. Never close. This was the best 1-drop out of all of these. Forsaken Miner was great as a 2-drop because I'm so good at criming. Hey, Alba. Yes. Let's see, what else of note? I feel very vindicated. Like, so I did not, I didn't think about this draft. I picked, I mean, I did, but I picked according to my tier list. That was how I made all the picks. And felt great. I'm getting the cuts because I think they are relevant. I want to talk about this a little. All right, so if we look at our cuts, we have Servant. I cut Servant of the Stinger. It doesn't have enough power on the front end, despite being a warlock. And I didn't feel like I ever wanted to sacrifice a creature. So like this is a great defensive card and is great for digging up combos. I didn't feel like that was this deck. Skullduggery was my last cut, followed by Take Up the Shield, or Take Up the Shield was my last cut, or second to last cut. Then Skullduggery was my last cut. I swapped Rictus Raider in for the Ruthless Lawbringer late because I couldn't decide which of these to run, Kumbal or Ruthless Lawbringer. And then I'm like, wait, this card is just going to be worse for me most of the time because it doesn't. Yes, it is a 3-mana 6/5, but it doesn't attack until turn 6. So it was really good when I cast it, but it felt like a really late game card. And then I cut the Bloodseeker, even though it commits a crime because it's not an outlaw, and my 2-drops are just great. Throughout the draft, I picked Deadeye Duelist. This is my pick 2. Pick 2, pack 1, pick 2, pack 3, pick 3. I picked it very aggressively. I pack 1/1 Laughing Jasper Flynn because I was prepared to splash it. And then my pick 4 was Kumbal. And then pack 2, pick 1 was Scorching Shot, which I'm not, this is the only thing I was sketchy about. But I stand by this. The Thunder Lasso was amazing the whole draft. Really happy with it. All right. So there's a good start. Good format start. I have no idea if this is ranked. Does anyone know if this is ranked? Oh, heck yeah, Alva. Let me get it up. All right. Let's play next. Neat. All right. Let me check my rank just so that I can find out if this is ranked. All right. Plat 1. Yes, this is ranked because I was Plat 2 before. Cool. They just didn't show it. Dang, I always forget how many gems you get from qualifier weekend. Oh, this is cool. Is that a pest control? All right, that's not a control. That's not a card. Ooh. Hell to Pay is excellent. I also think this town ain't big enough is the one of, if not the best blue uncommon, one of the best blue uncommons. And Stubborn Barrow Fiend is a card that I just really want to play with. I want to play this card so bad. I want to play with this and Pest Control so badly, you have no idea. Hell to Pay is the best card, but not by enough. Like, making X Treasures is just so useful. I just want to grab this town ain't big enough. I think this card's really, really powerful. I feel like I should use my tier lists rather than my mood. I'm gonna take this town ain't big enough. I'll splash this town ain't big enough. Ooh, Aven Interrupter. Back for more. I'm gonna take the Burrow Fiend this time. So I like Servant of the Stinger, but you need bombs. Like this card is good because it's a 2-mana 1/3 body. 2-mana 1/3 with Death Touch is solid in this format, at least when you need it. And then it later converts into whatever your most important card is, or trades with your opponent's least important card. Which you really want it to be the former, but I don't have the bombs yet. And the other card I'm interested in is Back for More. But I'm going to try and table Back for More and get Sultai. Aven Interrupter is good. We can do Blue-White Flash by taking the Aven Interrupter. I'm tempted. I'm going to take the Interrupter. Like, if I had started on a Rise of the Varmints, I would try it. Jailbreak Scheme is playable, but I'm not happy with it. Primal Command is... It's just not... None of the modes I'm happy with. This is a really weak pack. Betrayal at the Vault is good. There's no blue cards I'm actively interested in. There's no white cards I'm actively interested in. I could just take the Naturalist and be prepared to be banned. I think banned Flash isn't bad because green has so many plot cards. But if I'm going to do that, like it's between Betrayal and Free Strider. Naturalist is also good. I really like the plot green creature. But I don't want to lock into that yet. I don't want to lock into like it's good, but it's replaceable. Whereas removal, like 2-for-1s like this, are a lot more difficult to replace. Ooh, Holy Cow, Hindering Light, Ankle Biter, or Failed Forwarding. See, now we have white cards and blue cards and one green card, which I don't hate Ankle Biter. And I also like Mirage Mesa. I kind of like Mirage Mesa enough to take it very aggressively. But I have to decide what I want to do. What do I want to do? Do I want to be a blue-white Flash deck? Do I want to not decide yet? Or do I want to just take the Mesa for my fixing so that I'll play that card no matter what? I'm going to not decide yet and take up the shield. I think Unlicensed Hearse is really good in this format. Graveyard effects really matter. Your opponent is constantly putting cards into their graveyard, and it's fine exiling your own cards. I'm very surprised this card is still in this pack. There's not a lot of rares I would take over Unlicensed Hearse. It's different than it was. Like the first time we saw Unlicensed Hearse, it was weak. The cards weren't going to the graveyard that fast. But having the ability to just grow and crew is so good. Dance of the Tumbleweeds is solid. I would take Lonely Arroyo if Unlicensed Hearse weren't in this pack. I don't remember this one. Ooh, I like this. This is a really good trick. Also, the Thief. 2 blue cards, 1 white card, 2 green cards. Thanks for the suggestion, Alva. I liked that a lot. I like that springy. I feel like it's a style of Japanese. Like, I hear it a lot in Japanese guitars, like the whole Fooly Cooly soundtrack and all the pillows. I'm going to take Trash the Town. I think this card's great. Like, it's just a good combat trick. I'm not prepared to be blue-white Flash yet. Like, I don't have a reason to be blue-white Flash yet. I like Map the Frontier. I could be 5-colored deserts. That's really high on my list of things I want to do. So is Mill, but I'm going to start on an Archive Trap next when I'm Mill. What else have we got? Peddler is a good red card. I think Peddler is a great red card. Same with Mourner's Surprise for black. But I'll take Map the Frontier. Let's just be a grindy deck. Ooh, 3 really good cards for a grindy deck. Locomotive I really like because sometimes I'll just pour creatures into it. And a 5-mana 6/5 isn't bad. But if I'm going to be a lot of colors, I like Bandit's Hall. It generates a lot of cards over time. If I'm going to be a 5-color pile, I want to be the Bandit's Hall. But this is a late enough prickly pair that I'm tempted by it. All right, we'll take our fixing. Ooh, Snakeskin Veil, Deserts do. Someone is taking Deserts aggressively. I'm going to take the Artifact, though. I like the Locomotive. All right, I want to be the one taking Deserts aggressively. Here's my tricks. Servant of the Stinger, that's late enough that I am tempted. But we're going to take the Springs. I'm going to have to take lands pretty high to make this work. I don't know that this will work. I'm going to try very hard to make it work. Because I want it to. So badly. So badly do I want this to work. I'm going to take Steer Clear and hope to not be playing it. Red's really open. Feels weird not taking red cards when it's so open. Failed Forwarding is fine. Tomb Trawler has a place, but it's not what I want to be doing. I think I'm taking the Jhin and being upset about it. I don't hate this card, but you need some... Ooh. I mean, Rakdos is just very powerful, and I think I want to just be a... I think I'm going to force a 5-color pile. I've got Locomotive for treasures. No, see, I planned to be 5 colors. I'd love Congregation Griff. I think this card's great, but I'm going to take the Rakdos, and I'm going to play the Rakdos because I need to know if this works. Like, this is very important information to me. I need to know if I can just be a 5-color pile.
Do the share for removal. This town ain't big enough because it's great. Duelist of the Mind is also just really good. Crime loot is good. I don't know. I think I might need the bandit more. Journey to Nowhere is also like great removal. I'm going to take the bandit. I need to take fixing really aggressively for a while. Ooh, Anguish Unmaking is playable. I don't have a reason to play Obeka. I like the deputy. But I want a creature that kills creatures right now. I'm going to not worry so much about colors. Naturalist and deputy are both on the list. But yeah, I like Lawbringer more than Anguish Unmaking. I liked it. Ooh. I mean, Tether's good. I think I want a card that wins the game eventually. As much as I want these deserts, we're going to take the Outlaw's Merriment, and we're going to play 5-color pile. Murder straight up. Sterling Keykeeper's good for us. But I think I need to be taking my deserts pretty aggressively, or this Gold Rush. I kind of like this Gold Rush, actually. It makes a treasure for fixing. And I already have one Scoured Spring, or I would. I want this Murder, too. Take the Gold Rush. We're going to find out if this works right now. Tyrant Scorn. Great piece of removal / interaction. We're already splashing black and blue. Allomatic is what I would take to stay alive otherwise. But I need a lot of removal and interaction in general. Unlicensed Herds, so I didn't get to finish explaining before. It triggers crimes every turn for free. It's one of the only cards that does it. And it's a rare. Alright, looking to cut, steer clear. And I may end up cutting... No, I like the rares. I think I just want to be playing all the rares. Lush Oasis is a really late prickly pear. And I want it, but I need to take lands high now. I need to be able to get Map the Frontier to generate 2 colors, and I need to take another Map the Frontier if I see it. I need some white deserts. Take of the Shield is pretty good for keeping me alive. A lot of tricks. There might be too many tricks. So white is cuttable except for Outlaw's Merriment right now, because this is just such a good win condition. But like, if I get enough treasure generators, I just don't need to. I might even move into red for the treasures. Yes. So the only problem with, yes, this is the exact card I was hoping to see, Outcaster Greenblade. I want all the Outcaster Greenblades. It really hurts me that I'm taking it over Creosote Heath, but the Greenblade is our most important card. But 5-color Desert Pile, oh my god, I'm so excited. It's really high on my list. I could take the Mourner's Surprise, or I can take the Wingsmith as a 2/4 flying blocker. I'm pretty interested in a 2/4 flying blocker in this deck. Because I have things to do on their turn. I'm going to take the Wingsmith. Weak. Maybe the Lackey. We're not that red. Red is our lightest splash right now. I'll take the Armadillo. I don't want to play it, but if I end up base white... So, like, my base colors are going to be green and wherever my blockers are. And right now, that's white. That might change. Like, if I get some crabs in blue, I'll switch that over to blue. Yeah, hers is great. I haven't actually seen, like, any crime cards. So here, I'll put my chopping block over here. Okay, never mind. These are all of the... This is all the room I have. I don't know that this works, but I think this format might just be grindy enough. Yeah. I think we're going to take the Deputy. It's a 2-drop. Lackey's fine. These are both like great 1-drops. It doesn't see... Okay, so this is something I've been writing about a little bit lately. Trick shot. Or Fake Your Own Death. Yeah, we're black enough for Fake Your Own Death. There's a Keykeeper. Yeah, so it looks like we're base white instead of base blue. And I'll probably cut the Forting. Wow, Gisa's a real bomb. Buried in the Garden is so good for us, but Gisa wins games. By yourself. So good, though. So good. We're taking Gisa. I just can't pass her. She's too powerful. Blue is getting uh dropped a bit. All right, any fixing? Caractarantula. Cactarantula. I always have so much trouble saying that card name. Doesn't fix my mana at all. Another round, Blink's Deputy, Greenblade, Even Interrupter. I need deserts so badly. I just didn't see them. Could take Plan the Heist. It's pretty good card advantage, even if it's a little slow. Razzle Dazzler. I'm gonna take Plan the Heist. Tiny Bones joins up. Nah. Had to read it. All right, Raucous Entertainer is great. No fixing here. I also like Outlaw Medic a lot just for staying alive. Because I'm very interested in staying alive. Entertainer is great, though. I'll take the Entertainer. Intimidation Campaign is good. But I need to spend my later picks on fixing. So like as much as I want Congregation Griff here, or Decisive Denial, or Make Your Own Luck, I knew I would need to spend my picks on fixing here. So I needed to spend my picks on 2-drops there. Another Entertainer. I think I need some real removal. I'm pretty low on actual removal. Terminal Agony. I don't have any ways to loot it, though. Or I could take another Entertainer. Take the Terminal Agony. Voracious Varmint. Oh, I really want this. Town ain't big enough. But a 2-drop that frees a Rakdos from out of an O-ring. Oof, no deserts. I can take another Locomotive, turn everything into treasures. Beaver's solid here. I'm not the best at crewing these, though. But I need the treasures. I'll take it. We'll see if this works. And hope this works. Seize the secrets. I do have a plan to heist. I don't need it so much. Fleeting Reflection is good. We'll take the Entertainer. It's a good 2-drop. I do want this second plan, the heist, but I need a little more removal, and I'm going to have to think through what I'm cutting. Another round. Blinks. Lawbringer, Greenblade, Interrupter. Deputy. I had someone play it against me at the pre-release, and they had 6, and it felt really good. So I'm going to say 6. Weak. I'll take the Bloodseeker. I may end up using it to fix my mana a bit. This is a huge mess, but it's going to be really fun. Congregation Griff is a really fantastic blocker. Decisive Denial is a really good card. But I'm green-white base. Grizzly's good, but not what I'm looking to do this game. So I'm mostly green-white. Blue and black and red. I did got so few deserts. I gotta take my deserts more aggressively. I think I'm gonna be that's something that a lot of different people are gonna come to the realization of over the course of this format. All right, let's go out. Start out. I have too many tricks, so that's gonna be one of the first things I fix. But I have real bombs that I'm excited to cast, and I need to make sure that I can do it. So let's get my fixing in first. Well, that doesn't actually look so bad now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good pieces of fixing along with my 3 deserts. Then locomotives for treasures. 3 vehicles is probably going to end up being too much. It depends on how many creatures I can fit. My tricks that fix my mana are the ones I'm most interested in. My 2 drops. All right, trick, trick, trick. Bomb, bomb. Removal. Hmm. Removal. Removal. Yeah, let's get these white creatures in. The Interruptor is going to be pretty tough. Just being double white. I could cut the Merriment, but I really want to play these black bombs. All right, so what am I missing? So I want this Congregation Griff. I need the removal, even the bad removal. The 1/2 card advantage. Removal. Removal. That's 4 removal spells. Yeah, Figure on Death makes a treasure. It's a cool card. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped on its owner's control, and you create a treasure. So ideally, you want to get it on something that has a good enter the battlefield effect. Hmm. I don't know if this is... What am I losing if I cut the white cards? Mostly Outlaw's Merriment. I'm losing these two, which are real losses. Keykeeper is my 2-drop that I'm losing. Then I can bring in the Bloodseeker to black a little bit. And then I can put this town ain't big enough back in. I think I still run the Lawbringer. I'm not positive on the Griff. How many creatures is that? 9 creatures with 3 vehicles. So we'll cut these 2 and see if I can squeeze 2 vehicles back in. Yeah, I went a little too hard on the white card. But I don't have like reach or flying blockers, which may end up being an issue. Trash the Town I like a lot. It's a great trick. And giving something trample is nice, and you can even target their creature with just the trample portion in order to commit a crime. This is expensive for all the modes though. But 2 mana draw 2 cards is something I'm very interested in doing. 1, 2, 2 good creatures to blink. This is gonna be a weird one. But I'm glad. I need to know that whether or not I can make this work. Most of my early picks did not make the cut. Has to attack, doesn't... Not when it becomes tapped. Could just keep trying to cram the bombs back in. I like Outlaw's Merriment a lot, if you can't tell. Bring in 1, 2, 3, 4 cheap white spells to justify having 2 white mana. Not gonna work. Celestial Ace, blue green, red black, blue black. I do need access to double black a lot. I'm really good at grabbing deserts though. And then I need to make sure I always have green mana. So that's 6, 7 green sources. Then blue next. I need very little white. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue sources with 2 deserts. 2 red sources for just Rakdos. 15, 16. All right, and then I'll put in 1 more card and 1 more land based on what that last card is. I really like Take Up the Shield just for racing. Like, it lets you win races you wouldn't have won otherwise, but I think whatever I put in needs to be a creature. 2 vehicles, 11 creatures. All right, we'll play one of our weaker creatures then. All right, this is our color distribution. 1, 2, 5, 8, 7. So 6, 7 green sources. 2, 3 blue sources. 4 blue sources. 2 red sources, 1 white source. 3 black sources. Maybe the Lawbringer comes out for colors. My lack of deserts makes this tough. Let's just do the 4-2. It's not a bad attacker. Or I could do the Griff because it's a great flying blocker. And I grow the Griff well. No, I'm not good at making the Griff bigger. I will bring in Trash the Town as a way to keep my creatures alive and reward those extra lands. Oh, wait, I needed a land. That's not Trash the Town. I don't know that I got enough top-end power. I really got to keep these creatures alive. Yeah, I misread the white signal. I looked at the number of white cards and read it as good white cards, and that was a mistake. But that is okay. We'll be just fine. 4 black sources. I should be on 5 black sources for 1, 2, 3, 4 black cards. And then 1 white source, 2 red sources. All right, let's try it. Hey, King, how's it going? All right, this is good though. We need to know this. Dang, I haven't decided the best because I move around too much in my seat. I'm a very active kind of person. Oh, my hair is finally kind of dry, or close to it at least. Need to get it brushed out, but I can do that in a minute. Well, we did draw all of our black sources. So that's cool. This is a great hand. We'll keep this. What are we putting back? Probably Betrayal at the vault. Oh, wait. We're going to put back an island. Then turn 2 Deputy, turn 3 Greenblade. Yeah. Blink. Oh, this is awesome. It might be, but balance makes things symmetrical. I don't always want things to be balanced. I want to win. Balance is up there, though. Swords of Plowshares is up there. It's always funny to me that, like, the initial most powerful cards in the game, white got Healing Salve, gain 3 life. Do you need an untapped draw? Which in this case, I want to be a white source. Then black, red, or blue, green to follow it. Yeah. I can Lawbringer when I need to. 2 mana for him now. We'll Greenblade this turn. I like that they make it extra. They're so careful now. Let's see, I want to be able to cast Tyrant Scorn and possibly Betrayal at the Vault. But I really need to make sure I can cast my bombs when I draw it. So we'll go get a Jagged Barrens. Silence has a place. Did you just get blown out by Silence King? Ooh, what is that? Oh, I need some Ultra Balls. They didn't tap the Stable Master to go get a tapped desert? I need to get some card advantage. I could just Lawbringer here. But presumably they're about to play something really big, and I want to be able to Lawbringer that. Attack. We'll take 4. But I want to kill whatever they play. Card's awesome. Yeah, right. The Green Blade's nuts. Like, I think the Green Blade is best. It's up there for best green uncommon. It's also situational. But, like, I would have picked Green Blade over just about anything in those later packs. I'm pretty sure they're about to play a huge thing, which is why I'm kind of taking this turn off. If I draw a land, I can Jin. Aww. I was wrong. I'm gonna take some damage for that. That mistake is going to cost me some life points. Okay, I got it. I know how to line this up. Yeah. I can fake my own death here. Or I can just plot the Jin and take another hit. Faking my own death means that I have 6 mana. I'm gonna plot. We're gonna take another big hit to make up for my mistake. Definitely was supposed to attack there because I'm not gonna block anyway. They had 6 mana last turn and they didn't cast anything real. And I'm scared. Yeah, I needed that land. No blocks. I can sack this to kill the paladin. Gotta give the kiss. Whenever someone says nice, I gotta give them the kiss. I like her tie. Alright, you have a 3/4. I can block, and if they try and use a trick, destroy it. Ooh, that worked really well for me. Oh wait, hang on. Deals damage equals power, so it's a shoot, not a fight. I don't have a second green source here. If I swing 7, take 5 on the crackback. Hang on one sec, pup. Hey, Gromit. Sorry, bud. I don't want to let you sleep on my card suits jacket. That's all. It's going really good. I'm having a great time, Gromit. So there are good bombs. Yes, I think it's a good change. I'm not going to do anything here. I really want the treasure from Fake Your Own Death so that I can cast Betrayal at the vault. Like, so the thing is, the bombs are great and and numerous, but so is the removal. And they did a really good job of making the bombs. The bombs aren't cards that you can't beat. Menace and Haste. Uh-oh. Nice. Hey, Theo. Yes, Oko is a problem. Oko is even less of a problem than it was in Eldraine, and it's still a huge problem. All right, if they do this Ferocification wrong, I'll win. But they did it right, and that feels unfair. All right, in that case, I just have to draw a green source, like now. All right, do I die if I swing out? 3 here, 4 here. Ferocification gives Menace. I take 5, 6, 7 on the crackback, or 9. But if I swing 7, then I have 11 next turn. All right, everybody in. If I were expecting Ferocification, I would definitely have swung out last turn. Fake Your Own Death is the green source, but only if a creature dies. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot easier to kill Oko than an Eldraine. It's still a huge problem. Oko's still a huge problem. Ooh, all right, we're gonna fake our Lawbringer's death. And it's gonna come back. We're gonna sacrifice the Raucous Entertainer and shoot down this Sterling Supplier. And so they've got 4 in the air, but then we have 7 on the ground, and then they have 4 in the air, and then we have 7 on the ground with a Betrayal at the Vault. Yeah, I'm way into it, Theo. I think it's like... It feels like Modern Design catching up. Are they not going to counter it? If they go for lethal, I'll Betrayal at the Vault. I want to... Yeah, doesn't help much to play the land. Like, they want to play a creature and give it haste here. I'm gonna have to kill this so that they don't kill me with a desert. Damn it! I hate it. You have to tap 2 targets! You have to have 2 targets! Oh no! I think I die here! Oh my god, I didn't think of that. For some, I just assumed it was up to 2 targets. But then I lose. I have to bet on them not having the desert. I might lose this bet, but I need to be able to swing to 7. Swing for 7. I'm surprised they didn't go for lethal here. I mean, I die to creature or desert. Wow. That's so good. No, I mean, like, it's not great, but it's a high top end 2-for-1. But if I swing out, they block the crack, they block here, and I give them a card, and I have to hope they don't have a creature. But if I hold back, they give this menace, and I have to fire it anyway without killing the Cacturantula. I cannot say that card name. If this were a real removal spell, we also had lethal. I could have left back the Lawbringer, but I think I lose 2, like, because it gains menace and haste. I could have played a little sharper and made that attack earlier. All right, all they need is a creature. Let's hope they don't have it, but they probably have it. stunned. Well, I'm still gonna play the Bandits Hall. I just hope they don't have a creature once more. I have planned the heist. That'll do it. Yeah, we just had too much, like, we mulliganed, we couldn't draw our fourth land, and then we had our two non-draws. Good game. That was fun. That was a fun one. This deck's so wacky. Let's see if we can get some wins with it. I tried to force 5 colors, but we didn't get the deserts. We had all the there was so much early fixing. I thought it would be open because we got that really late. We got the really late search up 2 deserts, really late search up 1 desert. All right, this is the person who knows what they want. Gotta respect that. I think we keep this just on the back of Tyrant's score. Yeah, we're gonna be doing nothing for a few turns, and that's all right. The Angle Biter is a defensive card. We'll have to kill. Ooh. Now we gotta kill this Airings first. I really don't want to take that hit. Hey, Tyrant, I was just thinking about you. It's really fun. We had a trophy. I forced 5 color this time to see if it would work. And it's going... It almost works. It feels like it would work if I had gotten more lands. Give that the Snakeskin Veil. It's very annoying if they do, but I get to put down a blocker, and they don't get to deploy anything this turn. Ooh, they're actually probably really excited. I'll put down the Entertainer just to force this activation, or at least force a trick out of them, and hope to draw an untapped land. Having some trouble drawing when I need it, but it's all good. I want to be able to plot this or hold up Stop Cold. So this is a bit of a risky play, but I can't just take 5 right now. Well, it looks like I'm gonna. No blocks. This is a very scary start for me. Snakeskin Veil just got me here. Oof, we definitely lose. Dang. I can block one of them. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm dead here. I needed the untapped land. We took a risk. Didn't pay off. It's okay. Yeah. We didn't see a single white desert. That's what we really needed. Okay. Good game. I tried to select my blocker. I activated the Raucous Entertainer to put a counter on each creature that entered the battlefield this turn and died. Let's try that again. There's no target, so I didn't get to choose anything. Ooh, this is a good start. Raucous Entertainer turn 2. Turn 3, Bloodseeker, put a counter on it. Turn 4, Map the Frontier. Turn 5, Rakdos. It's a really good curve. Yeah, but I can show you the digital. It's really hard for me to show you the paper. Ooh, a hearse. That's great for later. especially with a Bloodseeker. I had meant to do it differently, but it's fine. Well, they definitely needed a third land, and they scooped when they didn't get it. How's it look, Ramen? Or how's it look, Tyrant? What'd you get? What'd you get? A solid hand, just... I mean, it's not great, but we have most of our colors in a turn 2 Bandit on the draw. This town ain't big enough, buys a lot of time. I'm pretty interested in just getting this Bristle up to a 2/2. But... oh, that's better. I mean, the ramp up from the Bandit is really nice. We'll put down the Entertainer. I can get some cool... I like the Hard Bristle Bandit a lot because it effectively makes your deserts come in untapped. That's nice, too. This is a good combo. Three Lifelinker that attacks through Kumbal is really nice. We'll entertain. I love this card. Like, I don't even think it's that great. Like, it's okay. I mean, a count on everything is really good, but not attacking with your 2/2 is just okay. And you want to be getting extra counters out of things. Wow! My opponent created an Ox. I can get this up to a 3/3 right away. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. Actively happy about that. Alright, what's the line here? I can put down the Bandit and the Scoured Springs, and then next turn I'll have a lot of mana to work with. And I am giving up some attacks here. Or I'm giving up some blocks here. But then next turn I can Raucous Entertainer and use the Hearse to untap the Bandit? Okay, I got it. I know the line. So I'm gonna have to full control here. Full control. Through here. I'm so worried that it's just not gonna. The crew's just not gonna work though. So we'll do it this way. Still full control though. And then green. And then Raucous Entertainer. Through here. Actually rather block. No, this works. Alright, now everybody's entertained. I did that wrong. I should have left this untapped so that I could block the Bighorn. Alright, after this turn, so I'm taking a hit from the Bighorn that I wouldn't have otherwise. After this turn, the Hearse can do that. So that was a mistake. I should have... I like the saddle animation. No blocks. After this, I can start holding up my interactions. I don't have to take hits anymore. Ooh, a locomotive? But what do I want to hold up? If I tap out for the locomotive, the thing is I can't really give him treasures. The locomotive's so big. I can crew it. But the hearse blocks is a 4/4 with some good backup. And I can use Betrayal at the vault if they tap out at all. I'm going to pass. I think I still want to try and get them to tap out, but it looks like they didn't have the mana there. Wow, this card is even better than I thought. And I thought it was solid. I'm going to let this attack, block with a hearse, and then I can betray in response to whatever they do. But it's a 3/3 now, which means they can respond to the activation. I do not want them to be able to do that. So I'll block like this. They can Snakeskin Veil, but not everything. All right, we're gonna let this. We're gonna crew. No, we'll let this resolve. Then activate the hearse. Crew. And deal 5 here. No, I think we had to take out Kambal more than we had to take out the flyer. Alright, if I get this up to a 5, if I attack with everything, I can bounce the steer. And attacking now while I can. And then locomotive. I could crew, but I'd have to tap the entertainer too. I'll pass. We just want to keep hitting them with the big ones. I just want to trade with Vraska here. If I swing for 6, they can triple block. 1, 2, 3. I think I do just want to trade with Vraska. Like, I just want the treasure, really. If they try and triple block, this town ain't big enough. That's fine. I'm gonna cast the Fool value, make them replay Vraska. And then next turn I can start attacking with the Raucous Entertainer too. I'm okay trading for their last 2 creatures, even if they get a treasure out of it. Grizzly. Homestead's cool. It's haste. Maybe they'll forget how my hearse works. I'm so sorry. Ally Merriman is so cool. Wow, they need a land. Okay, maybe I don't want any of my creatures to die, because they're willing to sacrifice their creature for a land here. I really like Unlicensed Hearse. Two. I gotta start attacking big now. Would be nice to draw an on-land card, but it's not really necessary. All right, if I swing out, 4, 5, 6, 7 is what I take on the crackback. Through. Team. I like vehicles. I always have. I like vehicles here too. They weren't out of this game? Why do people scoop so easily? Double block here, play the Vraska, trade with the hearse. No, I wouldn't like to trade with the hearse. Trade with the locomotive, exile my own locomotive in order to stop Vraska from returning it as a treasure. Coward. Cowards all! Play your games! Get good at figuring out how you're going to win and how you're going to deal with drawing 5 lands in a row and how you're going to deal with your opponent having it all, because they will. And if you just let it be random number generation, you will have a 50% win rate, like most Magic players. Need Rye today. Can I keep this on the back of Bandits Hall on the play? I don't know that I can. I mean, Bandits Hall is really good for me. I can't keep a hand with no playables. This is better. I think I'm playing back Terminal Agony, and I'll try and use the treasures off Locomotive to get my Rakdos down. Alright. Play a spell. I need something to put underneath the hearse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't beat this card. I'm gonna offer the trade. Maybe they'll take it. Maybe they'll think, oh no. Ooh, they took the trade. I can't crew it, so may end up going really badly, but it's fine. It is. It is. You gotta get it just right, Theo. All right, I need one treasure to get Rakdos down. They plotted a tumbleweed rising. Ooh. I'm just gonna jam turn 5 Rakdos? Indestructible. Theo. That's scary. I like on my own entertainer. Get this hearse up to speed. Opponent's like, oh, I'm doing such powerful things. And I'm just like, here's a mythic. Deal with me. I can use Fake Your Own Death to try and bait a spell. They get to put down 10 power worth of cards this turn. This is how you use Tumbleweed Rising. It's great against people like me. Crew. Indestructible. Give me some cards. Ooh, an Ornery Tumblewag. That's 15 power on board. I could play the possum and eat it. Yeah, I can't do both. I can Fake Your Own Death on Rakdos. Just doesn't work. I needed an actual creature to eat. If they try and use a real removal spell, I can use Fake Your Own Death. I can't just take 15 here. Oh, it broke. They loaded the art in wrong. Which is too bad, because it's very cute. This is a real bomb. This card's so good. No, I can't. Okay, don't Fake Your Own Death on cards that your opponent plays. Just pro tip. Two blockers. I'm still going to sack this just to mill them and try and hit a land. I don't know why. I did... Is Untapped off? Let me check it. Ooh, Snakeskin Veil off the top. One sec. Let me see what I can do about that. It should be working, Theo. Try refreshing. Ooh, they pot another 5/5. I just have to preserve my life total a bit. All right, what do I want to do on my turn? I want to play a land. I want to play a Patient Naturalist. I want to play a Snakeskin Veil. I don't. Let's start on the Naturalist, because if I get a white source, I'll kill one of these. It was working earlier. I had to be really careful here. I can't just keep stealing all their cards. Rakdos is not a fair card. Rakdos is one of like the 4 problem cards in this set. All right, let me restart Untapped. I think I want to eat the Naturalist. Yeah. I really just want to cast spells. There's some spells. I can hit for 20 on my turn. Oh, hold up. 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah. When was the... I have not. Good call. Give me just a sec. Hey there. I'll do that right now, Theo. I'm going to restart both. We're going to restart Untap first. Check for updates. Quit. Yeah, it's probably... So I had to do a manual update. Give me one sec. We're going to reopen these. All right, there's Untapped. Untapped is open. Let me check my extensions. My extensions. Untapped is on. All right, Untapped is officially on. Here's Arena. Kind of glad to see MTG Nerd Girl streaming MTG again. I tried to run an ad and I snoozed them. All right, see if that works. We started 0-2. We got our last 3 wins. Happy with that. Can someone see if the stream link in my title works? Yeah, not a big deal. It's also like a good practice. I don't believe that, Theo. Not for a second. Ooh, I mean, I've got turn 2 Tyrant Scorn, all but one of my colors, and then a Terminal Agony. It's a weak hand, but we're going to keep it. I just need to draw a creature. Okay, hang on. But I want you to be able to click it. So one sec. Let me put the HTTP in. All right, see if you can click it in the title now. I have to kill this. That's a problem. Will Tyrant scorn it? They really want to saddle this? I'll respond to the saddle. You still need to copy paste it. Oh, I think I'd rather kill with Jolene. I'd rather kill with Jolene than the Barrow Fiend. I'm scared of both. Saddle still resolves, but... Ooh, we did not draw a turn 3 play in the top 3, and that is gonna cost us. Maybe the WWW will let it work. Sometimes links work, and sometimes they don't. You can. I've done it before. Sometimes they work. This is a dangerous keep, and I knew it. But still hurts. That's okay, though. This is a dangerous deck, and I knew it. And we're going to try this again. This is all my bouncy music today. No, it's not going to work. All right, that's fine. I can Terminal Agony, or I can wait and stop cold. If I do it at instant speed, I can take this out after they crew it. Take 4, go to 4, untap Terminal Agony, the Sharpshooter. No, I need to get a blocker down so that I can Betrayal at the Vault turn 6. That's my only shot. Need them to be out of things. We'll see if they run out of things. Stop Cold is not the removal you want, but it's the removal I had. Can play the Jhin, block, take 3 and die. The desert got me. Good game. Yeah, it was a slow hand. I needed a 3-drop or a 2-drop, and I could not. Oh, heck, Gromit, thank you! But I can do that, right? All right, we're going to try to draft the drafts. That puts us at 7-1 and 3-3 on our drafts. Again. Crash draft. Let's go. Hang on, maybe I can't do it through OBS. Ooh, the Lookout. Free Strider Lookout is so good. What else have we got? Miriam the Herd Whisperer. Card's good, but I don't like starting. Okay, so I like starting on the 2-colored, the Signpost uncommons that are splashable. Miriam is not splashable because she has to be in a Mount deck. But I'll start on like an old Rutstein or the red-green one. Those ones are easy to splash. We're going to take the Free Strider Lookout because the card is a nutty. It's so powerful. Shifting Grift is something I'm really excited to play with. Hellspirit Brood is solid, and so is Insatiable Avarice. Insatiable Avarice is really a control card, but it works. Okay, so this is not the correct pick, but this is so high on my bucket list, I have to do it. This is like one of the things I want to do the most in this set, is take this Rise of the Varmints and force this archetype. It's going great, Haiku. I'm having so much fun. So the top, all right, the top things on my list: 5-colored deserts. Well, it's definitely green, black, dredge. Green, black, dredge is top of my list, followed by 5-colored deserts, followed by any number of color mounts, followed by aristocrats. Those are my top 4. So we're taking Rise of the Varmints because it's pick 2. Wow, I did not know I could do that. Thank you so much, Gromit. You're the best. Ooh, loot. I mean, it's a lot of cards. I think I'd rather splash Ruthless Lawbringer in the Dredge deck, or take Clear Shot. Clear Shot is very good because you can get 2 cards out of it. But I'm not taking removal highly. I don't think you need to take removal highly. I think it's more important. I mean, this is a really good whatchamacallit, compromise. But like you can recur it in green black. Oh, I'm sorry, Haiku. Give it a minute. I do feel guilty passing loot. I don't know that loot is great if you aren't built around him. You have a really low curve. There's only this turn. Clear Shot is tempting. Clear Shot is really good, but I'm gonna take the Lawbringer. Imp's Mischief! That's pretty high on my list, but we're gonna go and take the Marauder because I really want to be green, black, dredge. You have no idea. I want to be green, black, dredge so badly. I'll take Desperate Bloodseeker otherwise. And Consuming Ashes after that. Oh my god, we're doing it. We're doing it. We have the Hollow Marauder and the Rise of the Varmints. Dude is really cute. Also good to see you, Haiku. Thank you so much for that. And Gromit, I really appreciate that. I had no idea. I'm putting that in the title because it's more elegant. Oh, my mom's calling. I'm going to talk to her. I'm turning off the volume for that. We're going to take the second Lawbringer. Sorry about that. I haven't chatted with my mom in a bit, but she never calls and has like, a few hours. She's always like, "Hey, I'm doing a thing and I have no time." All right, I think it's going to be the Buzzard. I don't hate Throw from the Saddles, but like removal is just not the priority in this deck. Neither is Tumbleweed Rising, but I think I'm taking it just to cut green. There's the Bloodseeker. Awesome. It's kind of nice. I feel too guilty answering the phone when I'm a VTuber because none of you can see that I'm talking on the phone. But I just want to say hi to my mom. Tiny Bones. If I can mill myself, I can mill myself. So I guess Tiny Bones is a crime card, huh? Festering Gulch might be worth a first pick here. I do feel, I don't know. I feel like I'm an outlier. I just never have multi-rare packs. Like, I feel like everyone is having all these packs flooded with rares. It's not a big deal. I don't think rares are the way to go. All right, I think it's going to either be the Festering Gulch or the Raucous Entertainer. There's no self-mill other than Tiny Bones joins up. She can hear you. I would get her permission first. I'm going to take the Gulch. Yeah. Ooh, Rethstein, yes. Oh. We've also got Outcaster Greenblade, a land I really want, and an Outcaster. 2 Outcasters. I want both of these. What a great pack. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 powerful cards. 7 cards I want out of this pack. I will get something back. Likely a cheap creature. Void Slime, nah. Rictus Robber, Desperate Bloodseeker, or Conduit Pylons. I do really like the Conduit Pylons. I don't know if my creatures die enough for the Rictus Robber. I think Ares Lullaby is worth a splash if you need it. I just want the Pylons. Like, I want the Rictus Robber too. No, Rictus Robber is great when I've got 2 Ruthless Lawbringers. Like, I like Rictus Robber. It's not a given that you will get what you need. All right, we're going to take the Naturalist because it mills me. On his Rethstein, when it enters the battlefield, raise dead. Return target creature to your hand, and creature spells cost 1 less to cast. He is ridiculous. We're going to take the Naturalist because we need it. We're taking it over. I might be able to even table the Miriam. You have to be like really dedicated into mounts. Ooh, Lively Dirge number 2, sure. I like Lively Dirge a lot. I could use some 1-drops to go with it. Desperate Bloodseeker is what I take otherwise, or Bristling Backwoods. So this is a fine card for green, but not when I care about putting creatures into the graveyard. I'll take the Desert's Due. I like Take Up a Shield and I'm willing to splash it, but I need a little bit more removal. I don't need a lot more removal, just a little. Archive Trap. I do love the Lasso too. Taking over the world. One. If I open this card, so that's also on my OTJ bucket list. If I open this card, I will be trying very hard to make it work. I'm going to take the Lasso, though. Now I'll take the Archive Trap, because if I get a second Archive Trap, I'll switch gears and mill them. But I should have taken the Lasso, because I'm splashing the Lawbringers anyway. That's the thing, though. Archive Trap is a dead card on its own. It's a really bad card. Archive Trap with a few lockpickers and a few Archive Traps is amazing. Ooh, Stivin Insight is almost worth a splash. Not quite. I take the Contractor if I didn't need 2-drops. I just actively need 2-drops right now. Contractor is really good, but like Miriam is on the chopping block currently. I don't hate Make Your Own Luck, but that's not where I want my card advantage to come from. I'll take the Muscle just to hate black. I want the Varmint. I think the Varmint's great. I think you kind of need it. Disenchant is powerful, and it's a 2-mana 2/2. But Desecrate is also good, and I'll play Fake Your Own Death with 2 Lawbringers, but I want the Varmint first. Take the Deputy. If I get enough fixing, I won't bother with it. Excuse me. Take a Bighorn. There's a non-zero chance I end up with enough mounts or the mount lands. Hound's not bad if you're actively surveilling, but I like the Desecrator. And a mountain. Ooh, Pillage the Bog is really good here. Anything else I want? Lively Dirge, kind of. But like, Dig for my Rise of the Varmints is very good. And 2 mana to peak 4 cards is crazy. 5 mana to do it twice is crazier. Is really good. Plus, we can mill it. All right, where's my chopping block? These 2. There's 3. Yeah, you can see everything still. My non-creature cards have to be in a pile. This is so awkward. Endless Detour. It's just difficult to fit. I think I want the second Hollow Marauder. I think this card is really good. It's even better in this deck. Otherwise, I take the Ranch. It's reasonable fixing. I want the self-mill Weasel. Where's my mill Weasel? Black, red, white card. I'll take Journey to Nowhere. It's reasonable removal. I don't need a lot. I just want a little bit of removal. If you see Archive Trap, pack one, pick one, you should take it. And then you should grab the Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Mage Archive Trap mills them 26, plus a hand of 7 cards is 33, plus a few pieces of card draw. Like, you need a little bit of mill, but like that's a 7-turn clock. That means you have lethal in 7 turns. I like Back for More a lot. Consuming Ash is better for me here. I don't hate Forsaken Miner here either, because I can sack it to my Lawbringers and mill it and cast it. But I'm not the best at criming. So we need Back for More, Forsaken Miner. I just don't have big things to go with Back for More. But I can still get big things. Consuming Ashes is really close here. Good removal or Karak Tarantula. But I just want the good removal now. Ranch? I need more self-mill. It's a little unfortunate that I can mill my own Rise of the Varmints. And I do really like the Ankle Biter here. But I didn't get any recursion. Not one piece of recursion. Very sad. Rector Angela is good here. The late Ty Joaquin. Tougher one. Treasure Dredger or Ankle Biter. I want the Ankle Biter. I just want creatures at this stage. I like the Link Breaker here. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Neutralize the guards. Or Journey to Nowhere. I like Neutralize the guards. There are just cards that it beats that would otherwise be really tough. Might be the Desecrator. I guess I can Varmint here. Hey Ben, how's it going? 18 creatures right now. 27. I have enough ways to make treasures. But I kind of need this Consuming Ashes. I like Neutralize the Guards a lot, though. I really do want to play with it to see how it feels. I really like I can pick up like a Lawbringer and a Link Breaker with this. 3 Varmints might be too many. Ooh. I mean, I think we just kind of want to curve out with this deck. Alright, our only white cards right now are the Lawbringers and the Journey. I think that means I cut the Journey. I don't have good things to pick up with Back for More. Really like the card though. Guess I can just cut the Cactarantula and ignore it. Village of the Bog. Lively Dirge. This is a 2-drop. I really wanted more deserts to go to deserts do. I just didn't see them. Maybe I should have picked some more off-color deserts. Yeah, but I want most of my removal to come from my creatures. I can't believe I didn't get any recursion besides Ruststein. I didn't get any of the Mourners card. All right, 3 cuts. Could lower... Could come down a land. I think I can come down a land. One varmint. One desert to do one land. Six. Heck yeah, King. Love to see it. Oh my god, I'm so excited to play this one. 17 creatures, let's go! Hey, Yam, how you doing? Good to see ya. We're doing some drafting. All right, what do you want, Yam? Okay. All right, I like that one. They're gonna hate me for it. Kiss, kiss. Hey, Ninja, how's it going? All right, I get to plot this turn 2, and I'll probably wait until it gets the counter. Yeah, so most of my removal is going to be done with the Lawbreakers. Not a huge problem. I just need to hold my Lawbringer until after it resolves. We are on 100% land draws again. I'm trying to decide if I want to play this turn. If I play it next turn, it's a 3-2. If I play it this turn, it's a 2-1 flyer. I think I want to be patient. Hang on, my pup wants to leave this room. I'm gonna play it now. All right, be right. 1 sec. Okay. Oh my god, my headphones are falling apart. I need new headphones. Oh, cool. Oh, I discard a card. Score. I don't want to miss a nice. That's very good. That's just a 3-for-1 on to the service. One or more players, including themselves. I want to get this. I need to kill this before the Marauder comes down. So we're going to go Lawbringer. Wow. There's an inherent 3-for-1 mythic. All right, this comes down next turn. That's good. Yeah, I really want to play the Marauder next turn, so I had to kill the creature that investigates whenever a player discards a card. What the hell? I haven't seen all the big scorecards yet. All right, they didn't cry me. I think this is fine. Although if I block, I can Bloodseeker myself and then Marauder. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Just very efficient mana usage. It is the gamble that... Ooh. I don't need the white source. I can get away without the green source. I'll discard land. So if I draw a land, I can Bloodseeker myself. But otherwise, I don't have to worry about it. But they have a lot of mana. They didn't pillage me pre-combat. So let's see what else they play here. They might just crack their clue. I like this clue. We'll Marauder first. Just see what we hit. Try and win this game in the air. They might crack the clue in response. All right, black, green, white. I will name green because I have this swamp here. They got a cards. They have a clue. I just have to keep hitting them. They have a lot of mana available of any colors. I have 3 creatures in my graveyard for the purposes of Rise of the Varmints. Very much a go-wide deck. I like Hollow Marauder a lot. I think this card's fantastic. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands deep out of our top 16. That's pretty reasonable. But we do need to hit a few non-lands. I might need to see what card advantage I have access to. Because like Hollow Marauder, that's a 2 for 1. Always, sometimes it's a 3 for 1. In this case, it discarded a land and drew a land. And then ate a removal spell. Desperate Bloodseeker will help a lot for racing. I almost want to kill the clue. I'm going to mill myself because I have that flashback spell that I can hit. Cool. Heck yeah, Tyrant. I'd love to see your list. I'll hold this. If they want to make me discard it, they can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures in the graveyard. Tarantula. Lame. Cactarantula. Cactarantula. That's fine. I'm okay with trades in general. They can't really attack. I mean, they can, but... I'll take a look. Hey, good draw. I mean, not the best draw, just because they do get to draw a card. But I needed to kill this, so it's fine. Like, it's... Cactarantula is still a 2 for 1. I may need to bring the Back for More package back in, just that raise the size of my threats. Because I don't actually have a good way to close the game with creatures alone. I do, but it's very specific. I need, like, Rise of the Varmints. A surprising block. You're gonna ping my Varmint? I need to see what I can do for a little more card advantage. I just don't have the rares. I have 1 rare. It's a good rare. Fundamental problem with Tumbleweed Rising.
Hmm. If I just play this as a 4-3, it lets me have lethal next turn. I don't have to give it the varmint. Yeah, I'll just cast this. Good game. All right, let's see what you two posted. Wait, what is this format? Oh, this is a deck. Okay, I thought you drafted this. I like it. I like format posse in general. You can do some cool 3 blind mice combos in alchemy if you ever are interested. Contagion Engine, love Contagion Engine. And Outlaws Merriment. I want to play. I'm a little sad I didn't get to play that in the last draft. That's cool. Oh, I forgot. We have it. We have it. Hey, Ganj. Oh my god. Here it comes. It's coming. This is it. This is the game. Yeah, I just want to mill myself. Get some creature in the graveyard. What? One varmint. I got you, King. I really like drafting this set. I've just got drafting on my brain right now. As much as I want this to have 3 power, I'm more interested in curving out here and putting down the Bloodseeker and the Varmint. I think I just want to offer this trade here. Like, it's a little annoying, but puts a creature in the graveyard for the Varmints. I just want to keep hitting. I need to force them to play things, or they won't tap out the turn I rise of the Varmints. 3 Varmints. Hey, Hattie. I have this card, and I want to play it like you wouldn't believe. All I want to do is let these Varmints rise. Four Varmints. What's the correct number of Varmints, you think? Green here. I'm gonna plot this Rictus Robber. The next turn I'll attack and let this eat my Buzzard, put them to 10, and then rise the Varmints for 5 Varmints. I mean, they are really good at killing the Varmints. Ooh, Lively Dirge. That's good. Alright, we're gonna spree both. Now. I'm gonna go get a Link Breaker. Then res my Lawbringer into Link Breaker. Or I could res both Millers. No, I think it's too important that I take that out now. Alright. Link Breaker, Lawbringer.
And then since I had a creature die this turn, Rictus Robber makes a 2/2. And I don't have to attack this turn. I can power up here and then get in with all my 3 power creatures. Plays a little slow. Slow roll is Rise of the Varmints. Yeah! This is a really cool card. Lively Dirge just sets up so much. If I already have 2 card to... Like, I'm fine just grabbing a 4-drop. Ooh, Brimstone Roundup. All right, let's see what happens if I swing out. If I attack with just these 3, they trade with some of them, probably here and here. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna swing out. And they can eat some creatures, but they'll take a lot of damage to do it. 7, 8, 11. Are you willing to take 11 here? Did not expect them to take 11 here. 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? We're going to Rise of the Varmints out of fear. All right, we have the Varmints. Varmints have arrived. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have to be wiping the board here. That's the only way I can think of for them to survive. And I'm scared. I have no more gas. I do have 2 deserts. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, nice. They didn't do the math yet. They can chump some 3 Varmins though. Like they can trade my whole board off. Ooh, very nice. Nice. That's awesome. Good job. Good job, opponent. Like they just went through all my gas. I got them down to 2. That was a great draw. Because it makes them very likely to play a second spell. They have to. I mean, I'm totally out of gas. So they can come back here. But eventually I'll draw a non-land card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only drew 4 lands in a row. That's not close to the worst. The most lands we've drawn. 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 lands deep. I don't know what this card does. Maybe I'll keep create a treasure token, and I create a treasure token. I mean, if we had hit any creature here to start forcing them to block, we'd have been in really good shape. Ankle Biter is not the one we wanted to hit. I really thought that 5 Varmints would get there. I still have a lot of live draws. I just need to hit one of them. That's all my 1-drops in the deck. We've hit all of our 1s and all of our 2s and not all of our lands. We still have 3 lands left. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not true. We have 5 lands left. It's got Menace. They control. All right, I'm going to try and get them to do that. 2. I have 2 lands that hit face. I just didn't need it. I don't want this to shoot me. This card's really good. They pass to attackers, and I don't know that they meant to. Up ahead, no one could have. No one has me. Yeah. Alright, what else you got for me? Alright, end step I will try to neutralize the guards. Takes out 2 mercenaries and surveils. Surveil is what I really care about. What a lifetime, nothing lasts forever. All is gone now. Should have seen it coming my way. This is fine draw. If I hit for 1 here, then I'm gonna unfortunate accident here. Do they have a counter spell? It's more likely they have a removal spell. Well, it's pretty good. Whew. Damn. This first top deck of Highway Robbery when they had only lands in hand. Too much. This has been a good game, though. I really wanted to get in for 1 there so I could get the desert kill. Yeah, they went from having 0 cards in hand to double spelling every turn for several turns in a row. And no misses once after that. Oh, no! Why? Well, I didn't get the pause before combat. Holy crap. Alright, so we only have 2 lands in the deck, and they are the 2 lands that ping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good game. Ooh. We had only gas left. We still had our double demonic tutor. That would have been really nice. Let me see if we have any more card advantage. I do want to bring in this cracked tarantula just because I need a little less early play. I got the ankle biter. I like it, but it's not doing anything here. Oh. I'm sorry, Theo. That sucks. Alright, this'll work. Yeah, we needed... Hang on. We needed Rusting, like, we just needed to not draw the 4 lands in a row. If we had a body there, we get to force them to block. But, like, we had 0 2-drops, 0 1-drops, and then only 2 lands left in the deck. And both lands... Ooh. This is a really weird hand, and I kind of like it, so I'm going to try it. Like, plot, get something to die. Thank you, Pillage the Bog. Buzzard would have been great. Alright, heavy plot. Yeah. My deck was only good draws, including the deserts. So I was thinking a lot about counter spells, and because the counter spells are good in this set, but like if my opponent's trying to counter spell here, they don't get to do anything. Let's see. I'm scared of this card. Could eat my own buzzard to kill the Desperado, just play the Rictus Robber here. Giving up a flyer. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. It's not the best use of these cards, but I need to get some stuff down. I would have liked one of my 1-drops. Now I missed the snake. We get a 2/2. Asparagus, hey yeah! Have you gotten to draft this set yet? It's so much fun. I really like it. Like, that last game was so good. Let's see how they block, because I'll neutralize the guards if they do it wrong. It's so much fun. I got to draft green-black dredge. We're just using neutralize the guards to surveil here. Ooh, I really wanted to get the Marauder down now. Double Marauder. But if I don't mill the Marauder, I can't play the Marauder next turn. How responsible do I feel? Double Marauder is really good, but we're hitting for 5. All right. Like, I could gamble on them killing my Marauder here. Or killing anything here. I should have let this die. And then cast the Marauder. That's on me. I should have thought that through better. Cactarantula is good here. Yeah, I did not think that through. I split my thinking too much. That's okay. Ooh, another brute. I'll attack first. If I swing out, I can draw something relevant. But I don't want to trade the Cactarantula here. I want to draw a card off the Cactarantula. So I'll just keep hitting with the Rictus Robber for now. And then I'll Hollow Marauder, and I can untap and Consuming Ashes next turn. Yeah, the 5 colors are so much fun. Bonnie Paul is silly. Bonnie Paul is so good. Oh, I want to plot this. Yeah? Yeah. Because I want to be able to Consuming Ashes next turn, and I don't want the Buzzard to be uncastable after that. We got 4 in the air. They're at an effective 7. If I Consuming Ashes the Brute, they'll have to Chump Block to live. So they'll go to 2. I have to assume they have some play here, but let's make them use it so I get to draw a card on the Cactarantula. All right, show me what you got. Nothing was not high on my list of things they could have. I'll play the Link Breaker because if it is a sweeper, I only know of the white sweeper and then the red deal 2 to everything. Yeah, I first picked this girl. You like this next man, I guess. It's Dredge. I pick 1 Free Strider Lookout because she's just really good, and then pick 2 Rise of the Varmints because I want to play it so badly. Good night, Ninja. Thanks for staying. Thanks for hanging out. Makes me happy. Yeah, Rutstein was an early pick as well. And then I just cut the Ankle Biter, but I'm kind of missing it. I want some card advantage. I feel like I have so little card advantage. Marauder is good card advantage. We are hitting pretty hard and pretty consistently, though, so I can't complain too much. Yeah. Rutstein is, like, really, really good. Just my kind of card. It's already 10. I got, like, 30 minutes left. I was hoping to go until a little later, but tomorrow I got to do some writing still. Just write down everything I learned. Village of the Bog is in this hand, but I need a black source. Or at least some castable spells. Still none, but on the draw, I have Rise of Varmints, Bloodseeker. Damn. I think I just have to keep this with no plays. Feels really bad. I can't cast Unfortunate Accident in a meaningful way without a second black source, so we'll put it back. Not a bad draw. A swamp would have been better. We'll still take a swamp now. Come on, deck. Give me a swamp. Please, please, please. Thank you, deck. I love you. I'm not going to block here if they attack. I want to try and get the Link Breaker down. But we have to play the Bloodseeker out instead of the Varmint so that we can play the Link Breaker and the Varmint next turn. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's so scary. That is a 4/2 first strike hexproof. God. It scries. Alright, we have to kind of ignore that. If I could commit a crime for sure next turn, I would play the Lookout this turn. But instead, I want Chump Blocker for the Erynx. And Varmint because I need to be able to block Miriam. Ooh, she's really good in the mount stack. It's okay, though. We can chump block for a while. It would have been nice to mill a creature with the Bloodsucker Seeker. So are there no mammals on this plane? I mean, if they swing, I get to block and use a mercenary to gain some life. All right, just a 3/3. Oh, that was a good draw. Pump the Bloodseeker. Get in with the Bloodseeker. You can trade if they want. Lookout. Prime. Ooh, close one. All right, we know our bottom 4 cards are all fantastic. 4 of our best cards are our bottom 4 cards. That's okay. We get to know that. We are currently at 2 varmints. Yeah, I'll take 6. That's so good. I need real removal for this or I'll die. No blocks. Beaver. Do I want to crime myself for the varmints or crime them for the land? I think I want the chump blocker off the Rictus Robber. Let's see if they want to trade the beaver for the lookout. They hit so hard. But they didn't block, so I can't Rictus Robber. We're gonna mill myself for the varmints. And we'll plot. And chump here, takes 7. Oof. Damn, Miriam. I didn't draw any removal. I did, but I tucked it. There's my removal spell, and there's a removal spell, and there's a removal spell. So there's 3 of my 6 removal spells. I can make a lot of chump block. So if they can't gain life, we're not out. I'm not gaining life, I'd rather block here. We're going to give up a creature here to gain some life, put out the Rictus Robber to chump block, and then Rise of the Varmints to try and go for lethal. But we're in a lot of trouble just because we did not hit our removal spells. Oof. This is what we needed this game. We didn't get any stubborn Burrow Fiends. I think I need the life. I need the creature to die for Rictus Robber. But if they just take it, we can try and steal a win with Rise of the Varmints. Like 6/2-1s, just not good enough here. And we need the white source just in case we draw one of our removal spells, which is our sack creature. We have them at 13, which means 8 attackers need to hit them for us to win. They can't saddle them all, though. can gang block a few of them. Seven Barrow Fiend would have been so good in this deck. We didn't see a single one. Alright. I can take 2 of these. No, I can only take 1 of these. I can triple block the beaver. Or I can chump 2. Chump here. Then they have 1 blocker here. So... Die. So chump 2. Take 5. Then crack back for 12, 13 exactly if I top deck removal and they have nothing. They have to have nothing for that to be a play that works. Jump there. If I instead go 4, 5, 6, 7, take out the blocker, that's 8, 9 damage on the crackback. I'm just gonna chump. They might not be able to play anything here. Because they held their cards for a long time and they clearly drew the Burrow Fiend last turn. But I can try and force the Rictus Robber in. I can pump here and sack it to a Lawbringer if I draw the Lawbringer. Or I'll die because they have a spell that grants trample. Good game. It's okay, I didn't have the luxury of playing around anything. Damn. We just didn't find the removal to disrupt. I think this deck's cool, though. I think this is my last draft for tonight, but don't worry, I will be drafting a lot tomorrow. For a lot of the day. Tomorrow at 1, I'll begin drafting. 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. EST, and I'm just going to go as long as I can. I have to do some writing in the morning and tonight. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, it's okay. I knew it was a risk, but, like, I don't think I could have blocked... Like, if I chumped all 3, then I don't die to the trample, but I don't have lethal on the crackback. And 1 removal spell doesn't do it there. Like, Honest Ruststein would do... Or, not Honest Ruststein. Normal old Ruststein would do it there, because I can pick up a Lawbringer, and then I can grind my way back in regardless. Ooh, first Pillage the Bog. We can keep this. We can dig for land if we need to. I'd rather just get the Varmint down, but we have a few turns. Like, I like this the way this card plays. I don't really like the way it reads. This is just a normal bluff attack. I'm gonna play Pillage the Bog. If there's a desert, I'll grab it. Otherwise, I want one of my enablers, like Naturalist. I was a little sad that we saw so few Patient Naturalists. Like, I took all the self-mill I saw. There's 1 Patient Naturalist and 3 of the 2-mana mill creatures. There's definitely a better version of this deck, but I forced it because I really, really want it to work. Naturalist first, and I'll probably Mesa for a white source. If I do hit a green source here. Cool, there's the green source. Mesa for a white source. No attacks. For the next turn, I get to play out the Cactarantula. Put out the Varmint, attack with the Varmint and the Naturalist, maybe. What do Deserts do? Rutstein. But I really like to just play the Cactarantula and then pick it up when I need to. No attacks, that's fine. I'm okay with this trade, too. I'll keep the Varmint because if they exile Cactarantula, I want to be able to free it. We can assume they can still saddle this because they attacked with this. Mind Raider. You have 6 mana available. That's a cool draw. If I attacked with the Cactarantula, they can double block here and here, and then I can free it. Their crackback is pretty good. Hmm. I think I'm a Marauder and pass. Because they can't really tap this without me drawing a card. Could also Rutstein and pass, holding up Desert's Dew. 6 is a good hit, but then they get to start generating chump blockers with Bighorn. Rex, hey how's it going? Oh, neat, we have a lookout. Alright, let's be the control deck. We're gonna try and grind this one out. The lookout just made that a lot easier. I really like this set, Rex. It's so much fun. Ruckus. Bring in the ruckus. I get to draw a card, though. They can have this token. They want to give me a card for it. Nice. Good job. No box. I have a lot of removal in hand. We're going to be just fine. I can't crime. I can crime twice. Yes, I can. There is, but it's all post lookout. So specifically because I had this good question, Ganj. So I had the Free Strider lookout, and I really, really want to be able to crime for 1 mana, and the only way I have available to do that is Voracious Varmint. So I'm gonna Desert's Dew on my turn, and then Varmint on theirs, or at least hold up the possibility of a Varmint on theirs. This feels improbable. I feel like my luck has been an enemy this game. Alright, but I know that every removal spell in my deck currently, I have 3 in hand, so 2 in hand, so it's fine. But I know that all my remaining cards, my bottom 5 cards are removal spells. So I am very incentivized to deal with that. Good thing, Boston, let me get it up. Why aren't you opening up in the app, Link? How about this one? Oh, thank you. Oh, by Mori? I haven't heard this song. Neat. He's all saddled. It is not. No issues. Alright, we'll take this out so that I can block on that Cactarantula. I like Mori. I prefer a wrap generally, but all of it is good. Alright. So they get to draw a card, which I think they really wanted to do. Cactarantula can block now. If they kill this, I can Rutstein it back. And it only costs 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I gotta stop saying yes, I had fun. Alright, I'm still gonna keep going, but I'll be... I wonder if there's a song, but I want water. So we cut the third voracious varmint, an ankle biter, a desert's dew, and a back for more. All solid cards to really keep that curve low, trying to win in the late game. Hollow Marauder is a really good way to close out the game. You really need a top end. You need a way to no. I mean, water. I need the water before the game, but I can wait until the song is over. I haven't heard it. I don't know. I like hearing music that I haven't heard before. That's why I do this. Surge. I love Rise of the Varmints. You know, I lost both games I cast Rise of the Varmints. 5 2-1s off that card was not enough. Honestly, the buzzer's just been okay, but the flying is valuable. 17 creature deck. I need. Let's see, I'm missing the ankle biter a little, the desecrator a lot. Back for more would also be great, but like I just can't fit non-creature spells. Like I'm already maxed out on non-creature spells, and that's just because this one has flashback, and everything else is effectively a creature in the graveyard. This one has Surveil. Maybe I can cut neutralize the guards for the snake. They're just good against opposite decks. But the Surveil is really valuable to me. I'll keep it. Surveil is as good as draw a card if you care about creatures in your graveyard. I like this. It has the same rhythm as her rap. Same meter. Maybe the muscle's good enough. Huh. How good am I at committing crimes on my turn? Excuse me. I don't hate Deputy either. Just because I'm only on 16 lands. This is the card I think I missed the most. I'm just interested in eating my creatures a lot of the time. Oh. This deck is pretty streamlined. I have to get my early plays down and then keep the pressure on. Cool. Like what I really okay, so for the next time I try and draft this deck, I need a second copy of a card like this, and then I need more recursion. I need the 2 mana card that picks up a creature from your graveyard, makes a 1/1, and then I need to upgrade these guys. So like the Bloodseekers are fine, but I would much rather have the 2 mana 2/2 Weasel whenever you saddle it, you mill 2, because you get to keep doing it. Like I don't have enough recursive mill. And more patient naturalists would be really good. Like I could run a second patient naturalist, and then another silver deputy, and go down to 15 lands, and that would up my creature count a lot. All right, I'll be right back. I'll leave the deck up so you can see. Water.
I'm back. Alright. Come, we're gonna show screen. Hold this one for later. Alright, sorry about that. I was doing dog things. Let's play. I should have checked my rank. I'm really excited. Tomorrow I'm going to draft so much. We do really need that black source. But it's just too risky. We'll throw it back. Lookout would have been it. Lookout's really good there. We're going to keep this and put back the Cactarantula. See if we can get a kill and neutralize the guards and put some creatures in the graveyard for Lively Dirge. Like, not the best plan, but it's not the worst plan either. And I value being somewhere in between. Unfortunately, my opponent has cast a creature that I can't super deal with. We're going to take our lumps. We're going to take some damage. See if I can get this unfortunate accident. Like, a black source would be amazing, because then I can just unfortunate accident the show off and cast the robber. I'm sorry, Haiku. I really miss running the tournaments. Tournaments were so good for that. My opponent has played nothing I can kill. We'll play out the Link Breaker. We're just gonna play behind for a while. That's fine. It's not fine, but it's what we are doing. Next turn I can Lawbringer the show off and play out the robber. A good start. And then when the Lawbringer dies, I can dirge them both back for 3 mana. 5 mana. 4 mana. But yeah, I feel your pain, Haiku. I'm sorry. I miss being able to divvy out gems at my events. Match Arena's been very quiet on it. Hey, Tashimi, how's it going? Alright, I don't think this is going to resolve, but I don't have a choice but to try it. We're just too far behind otherwise. I'm going to sacrifice the Link Breaker to shoot the show off. So like, we started behind, but we plotted, and we pushed. And now we're back in the game. Here we go. Come on. They've been salvoed. I can Rutstein it back. Oh, I'm gonna just keep recurring everything. Yeah. It's almost exactly 4 months. I'm so excited to be playing this set. Shimi, how's your stream? I saw you were streaming earlier. We started around the same time this time, unfortunately. By swinging at the robber, they likely just block it. Let's see if we can get a 2-for-1 out of this neutralize the guards. I do Haiku, but we'll be okay. We'll get there. Because we get to do this turn. I should have swung out. But that would have been really suspicious if I had. They might have the counterspell here too, which could be... I wouldn't risk the counterspell here. If the counterspell turns this from being really in my favor to an even trade. And there's land. There we go.
I love neutralize the guards. Like, it just lets you set up some really strong plays. There's our forest. I can pick up 2 creatures here, which would be the Lawbringer and the Linkbreaker, and kill a creature. They're setting up to storm. I just need to be ready and kill the zombie afterwards. Could pick up the varmint just to cast it. Oh, thanks, Troy. How you doing? Have you gotten to play the set yet, Troy? I am enjoying myself. My opponent is working so hard to storm, and I respect the hell out of them for it. Yes, but it's consistent. It's even on power. So, and they were really careful. So, like, this is a really cool card. It's a great payoff for casting a bunch of spells. But the zombie's fragile. We can kill it. I'm loving it. I think it's great. I think they did a really amazing job on this. I'd like a land. I don't need a land. I'm going to pick up the robber, because if I pick up the Lawbringer, they're not going to storm here. But I get to have a very good lively dirge next turn. Thank you. It's actually just a shirt. Like, I usually just wear this when I am having a nice, I don't know. This is the shirt I wear out and about. It's I got it at the DreamHack at Denver. Ooh, I have a buddy looking everywhere for Aven Interrupters. Nice. Look at all these spells. Look at him. Look at them storming. He stormed so hard. All right. All right, here's the dirge. We'll just take out the 8/8 here. So I love Lively Dirge. We search up a card, put it into our graveyard, then shuffle. And we're gonna go ahead and grab Pillage the Bog. Then we are going to return Ruthless Lawbringer and Azumi Linkbreaker to play. And Lawbringer is gonna eat the Linkbreaker. Kill this 8/8. No attacks. But now I can use 2 mercenaries, pump the zombie, and start attacking. Razzle Dazzler. Yeah! Release is really good in this format. Ooh, they top decked the spell for the twin spell. Good for them. We're just gonna have to actually kill all the creatures. It'll take some time. We can do it. Plot or plot. I think I just want an unfortunate accident instead of plotting. Wait, what? This has plot. I thought this had flashback. I don't know why I thought this had flashback. Oops. Oh my god, all this time I thought this card had flashback. Should have been a little more careful about that. It's okay. We have a lot of really good draws still, and a handful of removal, which is a good spot to be in. But I need a little more down first. No attacks. End turn. We've got an unfortunate accident. I really thought it had flashback. That's totally on me. I was really excited for that play, too. All right, anything else attacking? Doesn't look like it. Boop, boop. I really want this mercenary. All right, just this one for 4. They probably don't block because the robber is known. I was wrong. Well, really happy with that. And I will plot this so that I can hold up my ashes. You get to pump this twice, attack with both, hold up consuming ashes, and one blocker. I regret this. I should have pumped it one more time. But it's okay. Because if they block, I get to buzzard. And it's a 3-2. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate your kindness. This was just a legitimate mistake. It was a minor mistake. I should have put something I don't care about in the graveyard there. Alright, we'll play the buzzard anyway, because it's a good flying body and hold up consuming ashes. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, the shark has been plotted. One, two, three. Everybody in? I really love mercenaries. Love the way mercenaries play. Go. We're hitting for 7? There's a chance we get stormed and flung? I'm trying to decide if they can wipe the board in a meaningful way. In which case I'd hold back the Bloodseeker. They can deal 2 to everything conceivably. They play out the Loan Shark, a good spell. So let's say this is a flyer to block the buzzard, or a burn spell to kill the buzzard. Then they draw a card, make a 1/1, 1, 2, 3 1/1s, 3 bodies, 1, 2, 3. I do need to play the Bloodseeker. Okay, there's the first spell. Nice. They just played 2 cantrips. Very cool. They had to pre-combat. Like, they wanted to use this on my turn. So. But they did draw 3 cards this turn. Oh, good game. Yeah, I kind of don't like that I don't like the wording on it. I feel like it breaks the color pie. But I like the card. I just wanted it to be something like, I don't know. There's no good way. It's impulse. It's a 2-mana impulse, and that is thank you, Tashimi. And that breaks the color pie. Wow, I'm really enjoying this set. I'm gonna be drafting this a lot tomorrow. I'm gonna be drafting this a lot this week. I just have a lot of time to stream this week. Pretty excited about it. Yeah, opponent having Oko counts as bad luck. Good thing, Alva. I'm not doing it tonight, but tomorrow is a good day for it. And the longer you wait, the better I will be prepared to coach you. Oh, not having the black source feels so bad here. But the lookout is really good. I'm gonna try it. At both my planes. Oh, I'm so good at Magic. Look at that. I can even make a 1/1 if I have to. It's not gonna happen unless my opponent plays something truly unbeatable. Might just plot the robber and play this like a control game because my hand is 3 removal spells. Alright. They make a treasure. There's a Stoic Sphinx in their graveyard, which I'm glad I don't have to deal with. Card is a problem. I'm gonna plot this. I really want it to be triggering the lookout ASAP. Ooh, that would be cool. Tashimi, you should play in my Brawl tournaments. I'll make sure to invite you. I'll send you a personalized invitation next time. Well, it looks like my opponent is getting prepared to, they have actual factual desert? I'm gonna play out Lookout and Link Breaker and pass. I could have played Link Breaker, Lawbringer, and Rictus Robber. That probably would have been better. Lazo is a good one. I like that. Chill Desert. I can never attack with my Link Breaker. I'm hoping to untap with this, but I'm not planning to. Like, I'm expecting them to kill it before it generates any value. Ooh, but I'll take it back. Give me back my 3/3. And Rictus Robber to make it 2/2. All right. Board developed. Pass the turn. Alright, we will have to kill that. They could counter it. Ooh, neutralize the guards is also very good. Plus I get to target them. Alright, I can Lawbringer and Unfortunate Accident. Or just neutralize the guards. I think Lawbringer is a lot better right now. Especially because I can go like this. Pump. Sacrifice a creature. Destroy the Cactarantula. Give them a card. Ooh. Put a Gulshin to play. They'll trade here, and I think that's fine. Or I can just neutralize the guards and ruin this Patient Naturalist block. They won't have a board anymore. Yeah, I like that. This doesn't trigger again, but that's okay. Ooh, and a Dirge is on top. Alright. Wow, this has been a 2-for-1 fix my draw every time we've cast it. Forgot about Desert. We do get to do our Unfortunate Accident trick here. Love the Lively Dirge. This card's been so good here. Like, all day, this card's been great. What creature don't I want to draw? I have very few creatures I don't want to draw. Varmint? I really just don't want to draw a land. Lawbringer, Linkbreaker. So good. We do give them a card here. But I get a card too. I should have looked at what cards I was dumping there. I really thought they'd have a removal spell or something there. But that worked out. All right, 2 more wins. We can do that. Ooh. It's been really good. This is very high on my bucket list. This hand's weak, but Buzzard into Desert's Dew is solid on the play. Just having a 3/2 flyer and taking out their turn 2 or 3 play. Alright, whenever we finish this draft, we will go and see Fina tonight. Super pets. Oh no, I don't have a target. This is a big problem for me. I don't have a target for it. I think I want both buzzards down more than anything right now. Even though I'd love it if they were 3/2 flyers, having 4 power with a flying on board is a 5-turn clock. So I attack for 4 next turn, and 4 the turn after that, and 4 the turn after that. So having the 2 buzzards down as 3 power creatures lets me block, but it's the same number of turns to lethal. I need a desert for this Desert's Dew. Yeah, this is where neutralize the guards is gonna feel pretty bad. I can't win. This is one of the other problem cards in the set. Whenever you attack, draw a card. On top of the 11 power 5 drop. Damn. Bonnie Paul is one of the other problem cards in the set. Bonnie Paul Rakdos. Two for 1 every attack on top of being 2 6-power bodies. Yeah. Bonnie Paul Rakdos, the thing that makes meteorites. I can jump Ashes the box. Alright, let's pretend I'm bad and attack with my buzzard. They think I have the destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. I'm gonna Consuming Ashes here before blockers and then decide what to do. But yeah, not gonna beat this. Pest Devastations are cool in this set. Gonna go ahead and kill my creature, swing for lethal on turn 6. It's a good turn 6. Taking 11, going to 3. The Drover Grizzly is super lethal though. We got 2 blockers with his tramples. Good game. Ooh, Bonnie. You're so good. She was not that far off of stabilizing, because I have the Lawbringer too. Good timing, Tashimi. We're going to go and see Fina now. All right, so that is it for today. I just really had to play some of the new set. It was on my brain. But tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I'm going to be doing this again. We're just going to be drafting. Why'd you go blurry? Focus. Focus. How do I focus my camera? Is there a button for that? Anyway, I know. All right, camera. Hey, that worked. Anyway, we're gonna go see Fina, but tomorrow we're doing Outlaws drafts at 1 o'clock, and then I have to write the draft primer. So I'm writing the draft primer. That'll be tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday is when I'm gonna be writing that. So I'm gonna try and get it up on Friday in time for your F&M, but it's gonna be pretty good, I think. It's gonna be a lot of archetypal bridging. But I think that's everything I need to say. It's mostly all Outlaws this week. If you want coaching, then tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday are gonna be good. The longer you wait, the less likely it is you'll get a slot, but the better I'll be. And then Saturday, I'm gonna do a standard showcase. It'll be fun. For now, let's go see Fina, and I'll see everybody tomorrow at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock tomorrow is when I'll be starting the stream. I'm not going to be using the model tomorrow. I probably will on Thursday. All right. Good night, everybody. Be good to Fina. She's great.